General principles and process. General principles and process of isolation of elements. NCRT. Text reading. For all these chapters, actually, you need to read the NCRT line to line. Thermodynamics illustrates why only a certain reducing element and a minimum specific temperature are suitable for reduction of a metal oxide to the metal in an extraction. This is based on Ellingham diagram, one very important concept. The history of civilization is linked to the use of metals in antiquity in many ways. Different periods of early human civilizations have been named after metals. The skill of extraction of metals gave many metals and brought about several changes in the human society. It gave weapons, tools, ornaments, utensils, etc., and enriched the cultural life. The seven metals of antiquity, as they are sometimes called, are gold, copper, silver, lead, tin, iron, and mercury. Although modern metallurgy had exponential growth after industrial revolution, it is interesting to note that many modern concepts in metallurgy have their roots in ancient practices that predated the industrial revolution. For over 7,000 years, India has had a rich tradition of metallurgical skills. The two important sources for the history of Indian metallurgy are archaeological excavations and literary evidences. The first evidence of metal in Indian subcontinent comes from the Megra in Balochistan, where a small copper bed dated at about 6000 BC was found. It is, however, thought to be native copper, which has not been extracted from the ore. Spectrometric studies on copper ore samples obtained from the ancient mine pits at Khetri in Rajasthan and on metal samples cut from representatives Harappan artifacts recovered the metal in Haryana and 8 other sites distributed in Rajasthan. This is all history, no, actually not required for the IIT or NEET examination purpose. Just for to know the past history we are discussing. Gujarat, Madhya Pradesh, and Maharashtra prove that copper metallurgy in India dates back to the Chalcolithic cultures and in the subcontinent. Indian Chalcolithic copper objects were in all probability made in indigenously, and the ore of extraction of metal for making the objects was obtained from chalcopyrite ore deposits in Aravalli Hills. No need of all these things. Collection of archaeological texts from copper plates and rock inscriptions have been compiled and published by the Archaeological Survey of India during the past century. No need. Royal records were engraved on copper plates. Tamrapatra, earliest known for copper plate, as a Mauryan record that mentioned famine relief efforts. It has one of the very few pre-Ashoka Brahmi inscriptions in India. Not required, not required, not required. Not required all this, so we are skipping all this. Just I wanted to show you what is needed here. This is all history. Okay, now there is a chance of asking any question. Means that may be possible in NEET only, but here you see, besides iron are 1.5%. The average composition weight of the metals present in the wrought iron. Wrought iron, however, we are going to discuss later. This is all history. History. Occurrence of metals till this point. It is history only. I have read first two paragraphs, then 2 pages skipped. Okay, no need of this.